Hey, good morning, friends. Dale here. 3 generations. Welcome. Are we recording? Yeah, we're recording. Alrighty. Looking at the little cutie I got here. Yeah, she is a cutie pie. Yeah, sorry. This is an odd angle. So yesterday I had 1918 ewe and this lamb and another lamb that I released from the jug, and everything seemed fine. I weighed the two lambs and I put their ear tags in. So this one here now is number 036. I haven't named it yet. I need to. I need to look at that list and give her a name. Come, Mama. Come. You can come. We got your lammies. Come. Come. You can have freedom. Come. Come, 1918. Come. Come, Mama. Do I have to kind of coax you out? Do I have to coax you out? Whoops. Where are you going, Mama? There's no more room to go that way. No more room to go that way. There you go. Okay, lammies. Go. Go, lammies. You can go. You get to go out in the big bad world. You may go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Follow Mama. Go ahead. Follow Mama. Yeah, I know. It's a big bad world out there. You've lived in this jug now for, what was it, a week? Almost a week? Yeah. There you go. You can go out there and see the big bad world. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. That's not your mama. That's not your mama. There's your mama. There's your mama. Yeah. There's your mama. Yeah. Enjoy the big world. There you go, Stella. You can go out with them. There you go. Good. I don't know, 8:30 in the morning. Everything seemed fine. They trotted out. I think I have a video of that, and if I do, I will show that. And they trotted out to the field, and I finished up my chores and went to work. Starting to prep the trim for paint. The trim has been installed in our house, and now I need to go through and sand it lightly from my earlier painting. I need to clean it good, which I'm doing right now, and I need to putty the holes and caulk the cracks. So I hope to get that all done in one day, but this little goober took up a couple, 2.5, 3.5 hours, or so, like something like that. So anyhow, about mid-morning, I went out and scanned the field for all. I had let this ewe and lambs out, and I let the Frida with her lambs, which I have named now. Oh no, I'm not going to come up with them. Anyhow, I won't do that. And I saw the 3 lambs with Frida, and I thought 1918 only had 1 lamb, and I looked and scoured and looked and ended up going in the barn, and here this thing was laying over kind of halfway in one of the hay racks, and I thought it looked half dead. Well, when I got to it, it ended up coming awake. It was like in a dead sleep. It got awake and it sniffed her, did something like that, a little cough around, and I picked it up and took it out and found its mama. And so Mama seemed okay with it, but I mean, she wasn't like, sometimes those mothers are so excited to have their babies back. And she wasn't necessarily that, but she definitely took it in. And so I looked out there later, and it was kind of off to itself, and it wasn't right quite with Mama and baby. And so I went out and I put it with them, You're at such an odd angle you are. Let's get you up here like this. Yeah, there you go. And so I put baby with mama, and then I went out later, and it looked dead again. I could see it from clear out at the barn. It looked dead, so I went and got it, and I took it out of the field and took it to the equipment barn where I made some milk and fed a little bit of milk. Knew there was something more drastic wrong with it. Yeah, Lammy. Let's get you turned around here a little more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so I sent Kendra a text with a picture, and she said, throw stuff at it. Not literally, but she said, I think I would give it penicillin, because I have some penicillin here at the house. So I brought it down to the house. I gave it a shot of penicillin. I took it back up. I fed it some more, and then I had it in the barn with me yesterday afternoon while I was working on the trim. And the breathing was slowing down, and it was hard breathing, and you could hear it. It was raspy. Raspy might be a good word for it. Raspy breathing. And so, longer story short, I brought it home for the night. Okay, I'd given up on it at one point, and I was just going to let it die because it had no energy whatsoever, couldn't even lift its head anymore, and it was just, the breathing slowed way, way, way down. Well, after chores, I went to look on it. I went into the house and looked, and as soon as I came in, I mean, it was sleeping, and I called, hey, Lammy, and boy, its head popped up, and it was just a totally different lamb compared to what it had been when I left it. And so I couldn't leave it at the farm and let it die overnight. So Kendra was on her way home from working, and she got this box that I created, a hinged box, so it wouldn't, because what happened then, once it got here, I fed it some, and then it got to where it was, all of a sudden it just popped right up and got up, and started walking around. So I had to make for the night, I had to make something that would keep it from wandering around in the house here. But so I just woke up. I got up in the middle of the night and gave it, I think it drank about 2 ounces, which I thought was pretty good for it, because any other time I fed it yesterday, it didn't even hardly take an ounce. But what Kendra figured out was that it probably has pneumonia, and I'd given it a penicillin shot, and that's probably why it started. I gave that at, I don't know, 2:30 in the afternoon, so by 6:30 it was starting to perk up some. But it doesn't seem real perky now. I mean, it's not, it doesn't seem like it can get up and walk and run around, but I'm gonna give it another, I have some milk here ready. We'll try to feed it here, and let's see if it's warm enough yet. I had some from last night here that had been in the refrigerator that I put in water, warm water. Oh yeah, it's nice and warm now. Let me just check it here, make sure it's, oh yeah, that's a good good temperature. All right, little one, let's get you some food. Yeah, let's get you some food. There's right here. Oh, you are. So, yeah, maybe now just, yeah, this bar now around. So that's crazy. Hey friends, Dale here. I'm in our house getting ready to work on the trim more this morning, and anyhow, and I have my little friend here with me. Hey there, Lammy. Hi. We're gonna name you real soon. Yes, we are. And she'll hang out with hang out with me today. And she drank about an ounce. And it's now time for a nap, I guess. So anyhow. All right, I'm going to head to lunch and let baby Blessings take her nap here in our dairy barn to house conversion that we are going to live in a couple months. Yay! We're looking forward to it. Hopefully no sheep will be living with us.